Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 35 of an Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor Edition walkthrough. In the previous episode, we had been asked by Gwendis to go into Greymoor Keep and try to find her fellow Ravenwatch member, Adusa Daro. Now, we had to leave Greymoor Keep for a little while to go do a dungeon, but we finished that, and now we're going to go back in and try to rescue Adusa Daro. We're going to do that right now. Let me make sure this is selected. Alright, so we got to find the release mechanism. And we're going to have to run all the way back through here. Gonna have to queue for a battleground eventually, but I'm gonna wait until after we finish this quest. Here we go. Can't open that cabinet. Wow. Crazed skeleton. What was this? Bookshelf. Okay. Nothing there. Already have those lore books. Alchemy bottle. Alright, we're almost there. Dead hellhound.
You're free. Get out of here quickly. Except you, Nord. You're coming with us.
What? No! We'll talk outside. I'm not going to...
You are going to, or I'm going to throw you back in that cage. Now move!
You're as bad as Asenia.
Come on. Gwendis is not as bad as Asenia. You made a promise. You're going to have to follow through with it.
All right. You're safe. Now talk.
You're fools if you think you'll survive this place on your own. I've seen what Asenia does to people. You have no idea what she's capable of. This Wood Elf's friend, Adusa, she's likely dead. Or worse.
We'll take our chances. Now, tell us everything you know about Adusa.
Fine. If you want to be her next test subject, so be it. The Blood Queen lured my clan here with promises of protection and glory. We were a small family, just 4 of us in all. So we came to Greymoor Keep expecting a warm welcome.
What happened when you arrived?
They cast us into those pens like dogs. It didn't take long before the tests started. They forced us to drink tinctures, endure injections. They slaughtered anyone who refused. Occasionally, Asenia would come down to select someone for further study.
And Asenia selected Adusa?
Yes. Most of the Khajiit died early, but that Adusa weathered it without so much as a whimper. Asenia mentioned a laboratory beyond the Arboretum. She said something about completing the transformation there. That's all I know. Now let me go!
Alright, we'll look for this laboratory.
The interrogation is over now, right? I need to find a healer. A witch to purge whatever this is out of my blood. You got what you wanted. Now let me go.
Not so fast. I need to know more.
Can't you see I'm in pain? I'll answer a few questions more, but I need to escape this place. I can't think.
My companion heard that Asenia ceded her castle to a vampire from the west. Is that true?
Yes. The Ashen Lord. No one mentions his name. They only whisper about him. The way peasants whisper about Aldwin while they clutch their prayer stones. I've never seen him, but if Esenia swore fealty to him, he must be something horrible.
Did Esenia tell you anything about the tests you're undergoing?
Only that it would unlock our true potential, our hidden strength. Unless my hidden strength is vomiting bile until nothing's left but heaves, I think she's missed the target. What a load of skeever piss. It did drive a few vampires mad, though.
Mad? Mad how?
I mean just what I said. They went feral, hissing and growling like animals. Sometimes I feel like I'm bound for the same fate. It's been harder to think, to talk. The light gets too bright sometimes, even candlelight. I have to find a healer.
You said Adusa weathered it, though.
Better than most. I wager that's why Esenia took her to the laboratory. The Blood Queen's looking for something specific. I don't know what it is, but your Adusa might have it. Too bad for her.
A laboratory, eh? Fair enough. Our informant will be all right. Or he won't. We gave him a fighting chance. What he does now is up to him. Let's go.
All right, let's go. About to go the wrong way. Wait, maybe he'll say something else here.
The interrogation is over now, right?
Yes, it's over. Go.
I'm not losing my sister to some lunatic pureblood. We push on until we find her.
Okay. No, I don't want to talk to Gwendis again. I'm gonna take this drink here. Crystal clarity. Thought I could pick up that food, but it didn't work out. Maybe because Gwendis is in the way. Nope, can't take the food. Treasure chest. Looks like maybe 2 of them. Got a hammer. Designed for a hammer. Been thinking maybe I could skip looking at all these bookcases because I do have the add-on that tells you where all the lore books are. But the problem is sometimes there's books that give you increases to skills. So I would miss those if I did that. Got a copper necklace of reduced feed cost, something I don't want. But I can probably get some copper out of it. That's always valuable.
A dead end. Damn it. No signs of an arboretum or a laboratory. There's got to be a way through.
Mistress Messer will be here soon. Notice in place. He will find what he must. Now leave. Cannot talk to outsiders or Messer will have head.
What about you? Can you talk to outsiders, Lugnif?
Must finish, must clean. Holds the books in place, even the secret one. Go, go. Must not be seen talking to others. Must clean, must work.
Oh, secret book, huh? Yeah, Confessions of a Vampire Devotee. So far, no interesting secret books. Just... Ooh, what was that? Lore... Just a lore book, okay. This must be the secret book. Words of entry. Crypt wardens and servitors. Access to my laboratory remains restricted. For that reason, I have reconfigured the entry to confound underlings who wander these halls in error. Call this simple phrase to mind when looking for the door. We shall rise again. I trust you can infer the rest on your own. If not, you have no business entering my laboratory in the first place, Lady Asenia.
That note. This place is even worse than I thought. Come on, let's find a use for that passphrase.
Alright, but I want to look at vampires and their hunters first. Is that an actual part of this quest? No, it's just a lore book. It's weird because it showed a quest icon beside it. Some kind of bug, maybe. No, it's just telling...
A secret door. Of course the lunatic alchemist has a secret door.
Of course.
Let's go.
Alright. You know, that looks like free alchemy bottles, but it is not so. No, I don't want to take the seat. Dead person laying on a table. This is terrible.
Look at all this vegetation. How does it even grow down here? Watch your step, all right? Take it from a wood elf. Not all plants have your best interest in mind.
What do you mean by that, Gwendis? I'm from High Rock. I don't know what you're talking about. No, actually, I do know what she's talking about from playing my High Elf character doing the Aldmeri Dominion storyline. Valenwood is a pretty scary place. There's all kinds of dangerous plants there.
Please, no more, Blood Queen. My veins run dry. Or is it my roots? What? I can't see.
What's happened to you?
What? Wait, who are you? You're not here to prune me. It hurts so much. Asenia did this to me. The transformation didn't take hold, you see? My blood's too thin. Like water, she said. Thin as water.
Transformation? What transformation?
The Crimson Ascent. The journey to Blood Knighthood. It hurts. She twists your heart, your mind, draws out the wrath buried in the blood, makes you stronger, faster. All it costs is everything.
Let me help you down. You can tell me more about these Blood Knights.
No, please. Every branch, every root, like a raw nerve, an exposed vein. Please, just let me die. Stop, Asenia. Stop her Blood Knights. We forfeit our souls. Make it worth something. Make it.
I'll do what I can.
Asenia means to turn Adusa into one of these beasts? One of these blood knights? Not on my watch.
Research notes The Heir of Verandis by Lady Asenia, Master Alchemist and High Chamberlain of Greymoor Keep. Destiny smiles on my labors. An altogether unexpected specimen arrived on my doorstep. A specimen that could open a thrilling new avenue of study. This Khajiit calls herself Adusa Daro. When questioned about her vampiric origins, she became evasive and non-compliant. Even after the application of my truth serum, she refused to speak about it. It matters little. I deduced her lineage immediately. Her smug contempt for our work and dedication to secrecy stink of the traitorous Verandis. May he suffer the sun for all time. Despite Verandis' low character, his blood holds intriguing properties. His insufferable temperance makes finding heirs very difficult indeed. For one to blithely wander through my gates could only be a sign of fate's delight in my great works. Verandis' blood is unique. With the proper reagents and preparation, I believe I could craft something truly awe-inspiring. A new state of vampirism that could exceed even the oldest purebloods in power and potency. My Blood Knights might simply be the beginning, a herald of something truly spectacular. We shall see.
So, Asenia needs an heir of Verandis? Damn it. What could the Count's bloodline have to do with this?
Ah, she's meant to wait. Okay. Well, I was gonna talk to Gwynda's, but this dumb zombie interfered. Alright, Gwynda's, talk to me.
Adusa has a strong will. Stronger than mine. She'll fight this transformation as long as she can. But no one can hold out forever. We have to move faster.
Alright. But I've still got to stop to loot stuff. More plants. Ah, I tried to roll dodge, but there was no room. Just clear the room out. Alright, I'm not gonna kill that guy. He's surrounded by man-eating plants. Alright, we should be getting close. Alchemy bottles. No free alchemy bottles. Okay.
Wait a moment. Can we talk?
Sure, Gwynda's.
Sorry. I know we don't have much time. I just need to prepare myself, you know? And I need something from you.
What's wrong, Gwynda's?
Whatever we encounter beyond these doors. Blood Knights, Lady Yesenia, even this Ashen Lord. I can handle that. But if we find my sister Adusa, and she's been transformed, I need you to do what's necessary. Because I won't be able to.
Yesenia has other plans. That book said with an air of verandas she could create something new.
Yes. Something even worse than a Blood Knight, no doubt. That's hardly a comfort. Just promise me you'll do what you have to do. Adusa deserves better than whatever Yesenia has planned for her.
I'll handle it, Gwynda's. You have my word.
Good. And you know, thanks. I wish my master Verandis was here, but with you by my side, I still feel like victory is possible.
All right. Obviously, if you've already seen the Markarth walkthrough that I'm also doing.
No! The ritual is almost complete. Deal with them!
You know that Adusa Daro doesn't die here because she's an important character in Markarth.
doing this? Help me!
You're too late. The experiment nears completion. The
Oh,
heir
no!
of Verandus is mine.
Whoa, she does a lot of damage.
Adusa, get up, please!
Verandus' essence is mine. Behold! Foe's curse! Perfected!
Ah, lots of ads. Out of magicka.
Adusa, please, answer me!
Goodness, you came. Of course I did, you mangy scamp. Take a breath. Then we're getting you out of here.
So, you helped this one's sister, yes? Helped her find Adusa. You have the thanks of House Ravenwatch, Walker. We have little to offer, but our memory is very long. Now, you killed that monster Esenia, yes?
We did. Are you alright?
This one has seen better moons. I do not know if any trace of Esenia's corruption still flows through my veins. Adusa feels weak, but clear-headed. Unlike the Blood Knights. Only time will tell, yes?
Will killing Esenia stop the Blood Knights?
Hard to say. Esenia took long notes, you see? Very thorough. One of the Ashen Lord's alchemists may pick up where she left off, but it will take time. Time enough to strike this latest threat to Skyrim through the heart.
Why was Verandus' bloodline so important to this ritual?
A good question. One Adusa has asked herself many times. Unfortunately, only one person can answer that, and he is far away. We will have time to think on this later. First, we must escape this place, yes?
Fair enough. Let's get moving.
Come on. Those Blood Knights will be on top of us any moment now. I'll take care of Adusa. You go on. Meet us at my camp outside, all right?
Okay. I'm too fast for you. Oh, I guess their camp is up above me. Well, I guess that guy doesn't need his leather belt. Since he's now a long dead skeleton.
She is resting. I'm glad to see you made it out of that place in one piece. I had to carry Adusa half the way. After everything she's just been through, she needs her rest. And a meal.
Will she be alright?
I honestly don't know. I hope so. There's so much I don't know about the Ravenwatch bloodline. About Verondis' origins. Will the strength of our blood help her heal? Or will it cling to Esenia's experiments all the more? It's a mystery.
She survived the experience. Just take it day by day.
Yeah, you're right. I'll keep a close eye on her. And I have a few alchemists that owe me favors. The important thing is that we're together. Sisterhood is a powerful bond. It'll take more than some gross experiments to break us apart.
I believe it.
Take this. Call it a keepsake for everything you've done for House Ravenwatch. And for me. The vampiric threat still looms large here in Skyrim. But with Esenia out of the way, I think we've got a fighting chance.
She gave us a Deathstone Spiral. Unfortunately, it's part of the Venomous Smite set, and not the Winter's Respite set. But we also got 267 gold.
Next stop, the surface. After this business, I'd be willing to go topside in the middle of the day.
Are you alright, Gwendis? So close to leveling. Are you alright, Gwendis?
Of course I am. Just thinking about what we saw in there. I always felt like I had a grip on what vampirism was, you know? But now the world's filling up with monsters I couldn't dream up in my worst nightmares. Verondis never prepared us for this.
We faced it together and succeeded.
You're right, of course. But this isn't over. Not by a long shot. I'm sorry. I'm babbling. Just tired, you know? I need rest. We'll probably be here for a while. You're welcome to shelter at our camp whenever you pass by.
Alright, looks like Adusa Daro is sleeping, so I can't talk to her.
Next stop, the surface.
Alright. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and queue for Battleground. If we get Isteris Outpost or Arcane University, I'll show it in the video, because those are the only two we haven't done in this series. Otherwise, I'll just edit it out. Now, let's see where the zone guide takes us. You know what? Let me go ahead and kill something and gain this last level. See, is there anything I can fight? That's a player. Okay, so there's nothing nearby. Just a deer. Yeah, no actual enemies. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll kill something soon. We'll end up fighting something. So in the meantime, I'm going to see where the zone guide sends us, and it sends us to this way shrine again, Lightless Hollow way shrine. So let's see, how can we get there? You know, I think it sent us to a different way shrine this time. That's alright, though. Maybe I can pick up this sky shard over here on the way. I don't know, the sky shard is kind of part of the outskirts of Greymoor Keep. But I think we can still get it. Just run in real quickly, grab the sky shard, run away. Almost there. Alright, maybe we can level by killing these things. No? Huh. Thought for sure we'd get enough from that. That was a bad mistake. Okay, now how can I get up there? Maybe I can come from the other direction. Maybe over here. Skeevers just don't give me any experience points. Let's get out of here. Head to the Way Shrine. Need to turn left up here. Like I'm coming up on a quest. Maybe it's one of the daily quests. My mount's running out of stamina. Alright, this is Lightless Hollows. Let's see, what is this quest here? Okay, I guess it's just, that's weird. Is it just showing me where the Way Shrine is? Or is there some other reason I need to be here as well? Usually when it shows you icons on the map using the zone guide, it doesn't have big, huge circles like that. They're usually smaller. I hit continue exploring. There it goes. Now it wants me to go to Dark Moon Grotto Way Shrine. Just clear on the other side. Let's see if we can get this sky shard over here first. Oh, and here's a quest.
I did what she hired me to do. No sense in feeling guilty for not doing more. If you're headed up that way, watch out for the crazy high elf lady. She's shrill enough to make even the nastiest critters down here tuck tail and run.
What's the problem?
Her name's Talene. She hired me to find her husband, so I did. Now the old Horker's going on about having one last adventure. He wants to go after some creatures in the mine. Talene asked me to join him, but I'm not trying to die down here.
What creatures?
Don't know. Go find him if you're so curious. His name is Vigo. Says they used to call him the hero of the Hafingar back in his glory days. Got to admire his spirit. But you ask me, I think it's time for him to find a new line of work.
I'll find Vigil.
It's your funeral, friend. According to the rumors, there's something truly evil in that mine. I think twice if I were you.
Alright, let's, you know, before I get caught up in doing that, I want to see if we can find the Sky Shard. Finally, we leveled. Unlock the Vaults of Madness dungeon. And we've got 1 skill point. So let's go ahead and get Siphoning Strikes. I don't think I'm going to use it yet because I still haven't leveled all of these abilities. You know, I could put it on my Restoration Staff bar. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. Imbue your weapons with soul-stealing power, causing your light and heavy attacks to heal you. Okay. Let's do it here. Oops, didn't mean to hit Mage Light. That's pretty much useless. Yeah, if I made that look too easy, the first time I tried to find the Sky Shard, it took me a really long time to find it, so don't feel bad if I made it look really easy. This is my second time playing through this, so I didn't find it that easily the first time. Alright, let's go find Vigil now, while we wait for the battleground queue. It's a Harrow Storm off there in the distance, but it's too far away to get to.
Go on, get yourself killed, you old fool. See if I care.
Oh, there's Talene.
That man infuriates me so much I could incinerate him with a fire summoning, then dump his ashes into a resurrection pot just so I could do it again. I married the damn fool, so I suppose I have no one to blame but myself.
Hang on, Talene. I gotta go do this battleground. Okay, so this is Fayada Quarry. We've already done this in this series, so I'm just going to edit out this battleground. I'll see you in just a second or two. Alright, so that was a...
Get yourself killed, you old fool. See if I care.
It's a pretty bad domination battleground. I kept trying to capture undefended flags, and My teammates just wouldn't come to help. They had tunnel vision, so it didn't work out too well. I'm gonna have to re-queue.
That man infuriates me so much I could incinerate him with a fire summoning, then dump his ashes into a resurrection pot just so I could do it again. I married the damn fool, so I suppose I have no one to blame but myself.
I hear your husband is tracking creatures in the mine.
You heard right. Vigor reached 73 years old last month, but still thinks he can adventure like he's 20. He heard rumors about strange beasts picking off miners down here, so he and Pickle set out to kill a few for old time's sake.
Pickle?
Vigor's dog and favorite adventuring companion. I trust him to keep Vigor safe most days, but he's getting up in age too. Ha! I should have never married a Nord. Always with the heroics.
Yep.
Would you help him? I'll pay you what I can.
Okay, so we didn't know he was a Nord. Now that explains a lot. I'll find Vigil and keep him safe.
Thank you. Vigor may be an old fool, but he's my old fool. And gods damn it, I don't know what I'd do without him. You'll find him in the mine. He can't have gone far. I was giving him an earful just a few minutes ago.
What can you tell me about this mine?
It's been abandoned for years. The locals call it Lightless Hollow. Some say it's haunted. Rumors started popping up about awful pale creatures lurking inside. There were attempts to reopen it, but the miners who tried never came back out.
Tell me more about Vigil.
Besides being a courageous idiot, he's the greatest man I've ever known. He's proud, whip-smart, and surprisingly fit for his age. But he ignores his own limitations far too often. Now that he's getting older, I worry for his health.
Okay.
What is it, Pickle? You smell something, boy?
Vigil, go back home.
Lightless Hollow is a dangerous place to wander, friend. I've heard rumors of bloodthirsty creatures roaming these tunnels. I fear they might be the ones responsible for a group of missing miners. If you value your life, I advise you to turn back.
Bloodthirsty creatures?
Yes, and that's putting it kindly if the rumors are true. I've heard them called a number of different things. Bogles, clattercoats, snow ghosts. Pale, hunched things with noses like bats and pointed ears. I plan on killing any I see.
Your wife is concerned that it's too dangerous.
You ran into Telene, did you? A good woman. But the older I get, the more she worries. I'll admit I'm not as young as I used to be. But can I not have this one last adventure? I've made my decision. Come along if you like, but don't try to stop me.
All right, I'll join you.
Lovely. Pickle and I are glad to have you, right, boy? I think he's found an odor of interest. He's quite the tracker, you know. Follow that scent, Pickle. Lead on, and we shall endeavor to keep pace. Got something, Pickle? Lead on. What is it, Pickle? Good boy. One of the miners. Poor bastard. Sorry we were too late.
It's got a broken chitin blade. The jagged edge of this strange blade seems to be made from hard carapace.
How strange. A blade made of chitin. How odd.
Chitin.
I've never seen anything quite like it. The craftsmanship is unusual, too.
Okay, so it's chitin, not chitin. What's odd about a chitin blade?
Aside from the fact that no one uses them? At least no one that I've ever heard of. Harvesting chitin tough enough to use as a weapon is much more complicated than simple forging. It's not easy work, which is why you don't see them around too often.
So what does that tell us?
It's possible these Bogles are intelligent enough to do something other than steal livestock and haunt nightmares. But one blade is hardly enough to go on. This looks like where the miners set up camp. See if you can find anything else of interest. Pickle seems to be onto something. You search the camp while I see what he's onto.
Search the camp. I've searched the camp. I don't see anything there. Oh. I guess there's another
machinery. Looks to be a floor. Mystery deepened.
Miner's Journal. We set up our base camp as far into the mine as we could. Someone went to a lot of trouble to carve out these passages, but that had to have been many years ago. Fortunately, this portion of the mine is still rich with silver and several other trace metals. You can see huge, untapped veins of ore running through the tunnel walls, but this presents us with quite a quandary regarding the fate of the original excavators. If they went to all the trouble and expense of constructing the mine, why did they abandon it before they had exhausted the vast reservoir of ore contained in the deposit? Day 3. Today we finished clearing one of the collapsed tunnels and broke through into an enormous chamber beyond. I'm no historian, but I'd swear there are remnants of dwarven ruins here. There are things set apart from the rock and ore that definitely aren't natural, at any rate. Asa said she heard scuttling while we were asleep last night. Skeg told her not to worry. There are lots of things that skitter about in tunnels like this, but I've heard things too, and not the usual sounds of spiders. I almost feel like something is stalking us, like we're being watched. Day 4. We never should have come down here. Asa and Skeg left hours ago to scout the dwarven ruins, and neither have returned. There are pale shapes moving in the shadows, and a maddening insect-like clicking echoing through the passageways. Am I hallucinating? I'm not sure I could find my way out of this place if I tried. I seem to be the only one in the camp now, though I didn't see anybody leave. The clicking sounds grow louder. I hear breathing. Earlier, I swore I heard a scream in the darkness. It sounded like Isa. Something's close by. I think it can smell me. That's it. And here's the battleground. Alright, this is Deeping Drome, so I'm just going to edit this one out. But hopefully I'll win and get the bonus experience points at least.
They have captured the relic!
A bit of machinery. Looks to be of dwarven make. The mystery deepens.
Alright, let me kill these spiders real quick. Okay, so unfortunately, I finished last in the battleground again. It was pretty close for most of the match, and then right at the end they pulled away. I did find that this skill right here, Path of Darkness, is very useful in Capture the Relic battlegrounds because it makes you so much faster than everyone else. If somebody grabs your relic, you can speed up and overtake them and kill them. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm out of time for today. In the next video in this series, we will continue the adventures of Vigil and Pickles. Thanks for watching. See you next time.